A very good morning to all the children of class 4 English language and parts of speech. So in the last two videos we have seen that we have revised about noun, about pronoun, about verb, about adverb and about adjective. So 5 parts of speech we have already done in the last two videos. We will revise it once we finish. So we'll proceed today with the next part of the parts of speech. That is the totally a new part, that is preposition, conjunction and interjection. So today we will do with preposition, conjunction and interjection. So let's begin. That is, this is page number 27 of your book. Please children, if you cannot see the video properly, cannot see the page in the video properly, so you can always open up your book and to page 27 and read it with me. Okay, so a preposition is a word which shows the relation between a noun, pronoun and some other word in the sentence. So a preposition is a word which shows the relation between a noun, pronoun and some other word in the sentence. It is placed before a noun or a pronoun. It basically gives you the information about the place, about the position okay. So there is a cow in the field. In is marked with red because it's a preposition. Now let's see, in sentence 1 the word in indicates the relation between the noun cow and the field. So cow and field are the two nouns here. Now it is the relation between the cow and the field is done or indicated by in, which is a preposition. Okay, so now let's see number 2. Smita is fond of music. So here noun is Smita and music, right? And what binds them together is the preposition of. So in sentence 2 the word of indicates the relation between the noun Smita and music. Smita is the proper noun, music is common noun. So it's the preposition. Okay, so we learned a new thing, that is a preposition is a word which shows the relation between the nouns or the pronouns, a relation between the nouns or pronoun and noun in a sentence, okay, or some other words, some other parts of speech. Number 3, she put her purse on the table. So table is the noun, she is the pronoun. So she and table is linked with the purse which is on the table. Okay, so let's see this. In sentence 3 the word on indicates the relation between noun purse and table, correct, and also with the pronoun she. He rested under the tree. So he is the pronoun here and tree is the noun here. So the relation between he and tree is denoted by the preposition which is under. So let's see, in sentence 4 the word under indicates the relation between pronoun he and the tree which is a noun. It is a preposition. So we can see that a preposition is the position word of the noun basically, and also the pronoun. Suppose in the chair, on the table, in the field, under the table, on the wall, okay, into the bin, into the box, correct. The cat jumped into the box. Box and cat is linked with the word jumped and into. Okay, so that's it. So we will do preposition here, and then we have conjunction. It is very easy conjunction, that is the joining of words or sentences or group of words. Okay, like Ram, Sita, Gita. So how will you put it together? Ram, Sita and Gita. So we are putting it together with a conjunction called and. See, a conjunction is a word used to join words. Obviously, I told you just now, group of words or sentence. So suppose Meeta went to market. Meeta bought some vegetables. So these are two separate sentences. How are we going to make it into one single sentence? Like, Meeta is going to the market and will buy vegetables. Okay? Or Meeta is going to the market to buy vegetables. So it's become a one sentence. It's becoming a one sentence. Now, number 1. 2 and 2 makes 4. See, 2 and is a preposition here. And is a conjunction here. I'm sorry, the word and joins the two nouns. He worked hard but could not succeed. This is a joining of group of words. See, but joins a sentence or a group of words. See, he worked hard can be used as a sentence. Could not succeed cannot be used as a sentence, but it's a group of words. So one is sentence and one is group of words when linked together with but is known as conjunction. See sentence number 2. The word but joins a sentence and a group of words. Okay. Number 3. Run fast or you will miss the train. Here sentence 3. Oh, he got a prize because he worked hard. Here sentence 3 and 4 words or because joins two sentences. See, run fast can be one sentence. You will miss the train can be also taken as another sentence. So these are two separate sentences which is made into one sentence, with the help of a conjunction called or. Okay. Number 4, he got a prize. One single sentence. He worked hard. One single sentence. So when two single sentence picked up together and made into one with the help of because is known as conjunction. So it's the word which helps us to join words or group of words or sentences. Okay, these are called conjunctions. Okay, and the last one is interjection. Interjection is the expression you take out, you give rather. For example, you won the cricket match. So how will you express it, or how the cricketers express it? Hooray, we won the match. That hooray. Alas, I lost the match. Yum. Those sweets are so tasty. That way. Okay. He saved. See, alas, she has lost everything. Hooray, he has scored a goal. Oh, what a horrible and terrible night it is. So it's like you are expressing your feelings. It can be a feeling of emotion. It can be a feeling of despair. It can be a feeling of depression. Anything. Okay. It can be feeling of dejection. It can be feeling of a failure. Anything. Okay. Shit, we lost the game. This is also an expression which we give. So we saw that there are 3 more. That is, we saw preposition, which is the position word. Then we saw conjunction, which is the joining word. And then we saw interjection, which expresses some sudden or strong feeling. You will do page number, the next page, 28. You will do page number 28. You will finish it and you will keep it. I will give you the answers in the next video. I want to see how many of you do it yourself. Okay, so take care all of you. Have a great day.